Okay, we're at the Chattanooga Railroad Museum, and we're doing some repairs on a railroad car out there today, and as you'll see in some of our videos, but right now we're checking out their machine shop because nobody's here but us. So, me and John, that is. So, checking out some old Cincinnati mill. That's awesome because it's a combination mill. You can switch the head so it mills horizontally or vertically. Then we got a horizontal mill. Pretty brand new looking. That's awesome, dude. Fernando Macania. I don't know, never heard of him, but it looks cool. Looks new. And then we got their lathe line up here. Look at these, man. These are awesome. What is this? This looks like Monarch or something. Oh, Alexson. And that's a huge lathe. And then that looks a lot like the same. Very similar. Yeah, excellent. And this one is, yeah, Monarch machine. That's a really nice machine there. Super accurate, super robust. And someday when I grow up, John's gonna buy me one. See, John? Drill bits. So, yeah. Oh. Now we'll go through here where they have other stuff. And looks like a wood shop with other machines, big milling machines. Look at this dude. That thing's huge. And American lathe, long one. It's got a crane to hold it, pick the parts up with. Oh, come check this out. No, none of you have seen one of these. That big bad boy is a turret mill. So you can put several tools in it. You can move move the tools down to your part. Your part can sit on here and position in any direction. You also have a tool post so you can do some lathe work with it as well. And that is one monster machine. Always take them back and show them the wheel lathe. Go check that out.
This is where the rods attach. And on the inside of the wheel here, where the bearing rides, on this surface right here. So you have to have, with a special wheel, you have to have specialty machines. So if we go over here to this first one. This is called the journal lathe because it turns this journal here with the inside tool posts. It drives off of the crank pin. You can kind of see it right here. So that this machine clamps down on the crank pin, and actually that's what drives the wheel around. And you can turn this surface true and the lateral liner. You can true them back up to get them back into correct tolerance on both sides. Then the next machine over here, the drivers where the crank pins, where the rods attach, the wheels have to be in quarter, just like it sounds, because the two engines that comprise the locomotive, they will offset each other by 90 degrees or quarter, and that way the engines cannot stall when they're trying to start. So this head here rotates, and it will true this surface back up once the machinist gets the wheel set up correctly, and it will either bore the pocket true, or it will turn this surface back true for fresh bearings. The last machine is the 90-inch diameter wheel lathe. See, in the centers, the machine, the two heads come in and grab the wheel, and then these dogs, when they drive them down just with sheer force, that actually is what drives the wheel around. And then on this turret head here, we have the different profiles. So like this one out here is a full profile cut. Then we have a rough cutting, have a flange truing, and then an outside profile. So it depends on what operation you're doing. The wheel will spin around just like a lathe, and it will true up, put back in tolerance whatever the machinist tells it to do.
And how often do you have to do this?
It just depends on how often the locomotives run. If you use your locomotive often and you've got a lot of curves on your railroad, you're going to use it up fairly quick. Quick being, in today's time, maybe 8 to 10 years.
Okay. Wow.
Back in the day, when the railroads were using steam locomotives all the time, they would use them up a whole lot quicker, just because they were putting hundreds of miles on them each week.